Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another Lefty Live on a Thursday night. How's it going? Hope you guys are all doing well. Paul, what up? Paul, Rolf, Wyvern, Kodiak. What's going on, guys? Let me back up this. Hope you guys are doing well. I think maybe the camera's got a little schmutz on it. See. I think it's a little better. Choil app, what up? Choil app. What's going on? Weckland, WWE Clind 1. I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to call you. Just WWE Weckland. What's going on? So I'll let some people stroll on in. I have some Kubies to unbox tonight. So what I'm trying to start doing, if you guys haven't figured out the new pattern, is I've been struggling to get to all the stuff I need to unbox and do reviews on and stuff. So instead of just hanging out on live streams, I'm kind of using them as an opportunity to open up some of these packages and kind of basically do a video. So I have 5 KB knives that I need to open up and check out. So I figure I'll open those up. We'll talk about them during the live stream, that kind of thing. And if any of the designers happen to pop in, like I know one of these is a design from Casey. One of these is a design from Sever 7. I don't know about the other 3. If for some reason randomly designer is in the house, I can send you a link to come on and you could talk about the design a little bit if you want. Probably a long shot that'll happen, but I wanted to at least put that up there, you know. What's up, Jim? What's going on, dude? 19 months. Absolutely sick. Choil app has become a channel member. Thank you very much, Choil app. Really appreciate that. Come on, fireworks. Thank you. Thank you. Speaking of Big Jim, he gifted this beautiful knife to your boy here. This is the Pena Sons of Liberty Gunworks exclusive Moolah, and it's got a Tonto blade. I think it's the only time Pena did a Moolah Tonto, and it is freaking gorgeous. It's a great example too, dead centered. It's got a good D10. I'm always on the lock bar. Still getting used to that again. The action's incredible. Front flipper solid. Yeah. Sweet knife. Beautiful looking knife. It's got that lava flow, fat carbon, belt satin, compound grind, and PVD, I believe, on the titanium. Just a good looking knife right there. But shout out to Jim. Let's see. Yeah, if you guys don't follow Jim, go give him a follow on his channel. That's not why he gave me the knife, but I want to make sure I shout him out. This is his channel right here. Sharp_obsession, aka Big Jim. Marco, what up? Want to know why? What's up, dude? Sup? Bob Rutledge, what up, dog? What's going on, man? Chris, what's up? How's it going, Chris? Marco says 229. What's 229? What are we talking about? 229. Oh, you're talking about the Chavez 229? Or are you talking to Chris 229? Which one? No? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna assume that you guys can hear me. If you can't, let me know. But yeah. Let me see. I gotta update the widgets. I'm gonna create a giveaway for the live stream over on Drop Beacon. So give me a second to work on that. I think there's like a My Giveaways page. Oh, there it is. New giveaway. Oh wait, 2026. I don't think there's anything. I don't think there's anything you guys shouldn't see in here, so I'm going to share this. Just so you know, I'm not ignoring you. I'm just trying to, knock this out. Giveaway for live stream. So I got 3 products to give you guys. There's a Divo desk mat. We got in a new shipment of those. So if you guys have been interested in the desk mat, you can pick one up on our website. With a Sofern SE1 Pro flashlight. I had it in a video the other day. It's a little cube flashlight. And then I have a MagBack wireless car charger, which is pretty cool. I'm just going to put all that in a giveaway. Change this to 6 hours because I'm going to pick the winner later. And that should be it. And then we'll copy this and we'll use that link to create a QR code or update the QR code. Let's do that. Bada bing, bada boom. Save. Giveaway. All right. I'll put that in the comments as well. Do I have the KB illusion? I don't know. So here's, you guys know how KB works. They don't give you the fucking name of the knife. They just give you a code. So if somebody wants to look these up, feel free. I know that I have the Icicle and the Get Some in here, but that's just because I knew what they look like when they sent me or I asked for them, I think. But I have the KB 441A. I have the KB 445D. I have the KB 326A. I have the KB 478A. And I have the KB 432B. This one's in Elmax tie and camo. That might be the Icicle. And then I have M390 in tie, M390 in tie, M390 in tie, M390 in tie. So they're all M390 in titanium. Super, wide selection there. But yeah. Volt EDC, what's going on, man? How's it going? Let's see. Audio is good. All right. Yeah, I couldn't tell if you guys could hear me because nobody was responding to what I was saying. You guys are off having your own fucking conversations. How dare you? How dare you? I'm just kidding. There's a QR code up here in the corner. That is for the giveaway tonight. So if you guys want to get in on the giveaway, check that out. I guess I'll go ahead and pin that as well. So I gotta go. What do I gotta do? I gotta pull up the live stream. Just bear with me a quick sec. If I had time to do all this beforehand, I would. I just don't. So you got to sit here, unfortunately, and watch me do it. Pin. Okay, so I pinned the giveaway link. You do need to be a member on Drop Beacon. You have to have an account. It's free. If you don't have one, go to the description of this live stream. There is a link to get a free year pro membership of Drop Beacon. So you're not paying anything. There's no recurring credit card. Nobody's taking your card. It's just a free membership. And then you can get in on all the giveaways. Right now, they have a giveaway going for aLive Warrior Ultra, which reminds me, I have some aLives I need to do a video on, but we'll see. Maybe I'll do that one next week. Let me show you here. So these are the giveaways they have active right now. They have the LeftyEDC Cocoa Candy giveaway. It's a fidget toy, like a nice one. And then there's the aLive Drop Beacon Warrior Ultra giveaway. So if you want to win a Warrior Ultra, it looks like they're pulling that winner in 21 hours. They had a couple that just ran out, like the Pony Stout. There was a Pony Stout giveaway, 824 entries. That's what I'm talking about right there. But yeah, they're going to pull this Warrior Ultra winner soon. So go ahead and enter that. You might as well enter both of these because it's free. And then you can also get in on tonight's live stream giveaway. Daily Gear Guy. Yeah, what up, JD? What's up, Kev? Evening, everyone. Let me give him the fireworks. Oh, you got the mini fireworks. Sorry, dog. Yeah, there you go. There's the big fireworks. Marceau, he needs to win that. Yep. Well, I'll tell you what, Casey. Where's the link? I'll send you a link. And if you have time at some point, you could come on and we can unbox the icicle together. But I got to figure out how to get us there. Invite guest. There we go. Copy link. All right. My copy and paste from my phone to my MacBook has not been working, which is super annoying. Oh, I think it worked. Yes. I don't know how many of you guys care, but that is a feature of the Apple products that you don't realize how helpful it is until you don't have it. The past couple of weeks, I've been having issues with my my phone connecting to my MacBook properly, and I use the copy and paste feature all the time. Like, so I'll pull up a link on my phone, I'll hit copy, and then I can go to my MacBook and I'll be working on like uploading a video, and I can paste the link into the description, but it's not working. So then I have to get that link to the MacBook somehow. So now I got to log into whatever it is that I'm getting the link on. It's just so annoying. And I use it all the time. It's so helpful to be able to copy and paste from your phone to your MacBook and vice versa. I don't know if Android has that. They probably do. But yeah. I posted all the KB knives and what they are for you. Got you, fam. Oh, sick. All right. Let's see. Volt. Okay, so the 432B is the icicle. Casey, I sent that to you. Yes, I did. Okay. I texted it to you. I think it is the one with LMAX, right? Yep. 432B. I got the blue one. All right, what else we got? 478A is the Classico. I mean, why am I looking at the box? Who cares? It doesn't matter. I just wanted to pull the icicle out in case we sucker Casey into coming on. 326A is the Trillium. Okay, I have never heard of the Classico or the Trillium. He says, where is my icicle? 445D is the Get Some. Okay. Nick, what up? Bionic Nick. He picked up a mat. Shipped out his mat the other day. So if anybody's looking for them, go over to DivoKnives.com. Pick yourself up a mat. Use the code Lefty10. I got to change that to Divo10. Should be Divo10, not Lefty10. Maybe I'll just add, so we have both. But there's the mat. It'll fit a keyboard and a mouse. As long as, it's not a huge keyboard, then it might just do the keyboard. But absolutely love this mat. I have them all over the place. I use them downstairs in my gun room. I use them for my keyboard and mouse. I use them over there in my shipping station. I use them back there. Use them everywhere. But it fits this keyboard, which is like a 100. It's a 96% or 100% mechanical keyboard. It's a little smaller, I think, than a full size with the number pad that has the full setup with like the space between it. You guys know what I'm talking about. And then I have this Logitech MX Master 4. So I use these two, and I have no problem on the mat with space, just so you guys know. But you could also use it for like disassemblies and stuff like that. We got a super chat up in here from Choyolap. 20 bones, dude. Thank you very much, sir. Let me give you the thumbs up, son. Fireworks. Hey, brother, not a content creator, but we have a $300 givey too for Knife Day, August 24th. Love your streams. Hopefully you get the chance to check us out. Well, I'll tell you what, Choyolap, give me another 100, but no, I'm just kidding. Let me pull up is it a website? Let's pull up the website. I see Casey's here, so let me bring him on. Give me a thumbs up if you're good, Casey. Okay.
I mean, buddy. I look ugly because I was chilling on the couch with my wife. So,
do you normally dress up for live streams?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
I didn't put my earbuds in, so I'm having trouble hearing you. Let me turn this up.
Yeah, let me know if you need me to change anything. I can put mine
I got it.
Whatever.
I got it, as long as it's not feeding back or anything.
I'm trying to pull up Choyolap. Are you familiar?
They've been talking to me. I haven't gotten to sign up yet because I've just got too much going on. I need to.
What is it exactly? Is it a dealer?
He's got like where you can do a catalog of your knives, like your collection. And
interesting.
And then there's some other stuff in there. He was actually talking to me about some interesting stuff the other day, but I haven't gotten to check it out yet. Maybe he can fill you in. I just haven't gotten to check it out. But I mean, I think it started as a catalog of your collection.
All right, let's see it. Okay, so here's Choil. It's the same logo, so I assume this is it. Your blades are premium. Your Vault should be too. Blueprint spec sheets, live metallurgy vectors, and real sold comp values for every folder and fixed blade you own, with an AI curator that knows your collection cold. Unlimited
Oh.
knives, cloud backup. So is this like you can add your collection to it? So
That's the way I understood it. Yeah.
Interesting. Man, if I needed that, I feel like that means you need to sell some shit.
Which is what
Right?
I'm in the middle of doing. So
Doesn't it feel good though?
yeah, oh man. I never thought it would be. I keep telling people I've been overwhelmed with how many I've had in here. So yes, it feels awesome.
Yeah, dude. Like if I didn't do the pass around to like get shit out of here,
Yep.
I don't know how people like you, Neebs, Bees, like all those guys. I don't know how they like Ray. I saw his reel the other day where he's like, check out my collection of Katuo. What's that one? The Yakuza. He had 26 of them or something.
He keeps everything.
Now, to be fair, he didn't pay for any of those.
Right.
He still has them. It's still a collection of them. That doesn't matter. I'm just saying it's.
You still have to store
some
it.
people probably think he paid for every one of them, like
Right.
he was trying to get every single one. That's a little bit different. Like that's a crazy person. But he keeps everything.
I believe he said at one time that he keeps everything.
See, that's the thing for me. It's like you could buy a house.
Yeah.
Like why don't you just sell them all?
Well, I'm gonna have a nice little down payment for the camper we're trying to get. So
yeah, you will, dude. That's great. I
think
mean, that's
we're
why
gonna
I
go
do
look
it the way I do.
I think we're gonna go actually look at
eventually
some
get them
tomorrow
back, and
evening.
I just sell them for whatever I can get on whatnot, and
Yeah.
then that's it.
Yep.
It's good for everybody that way. Now, I guess I could get more money if I sold them like right after I reviewed them, but I would feel weird doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm even dropping. I haven't passed mine around, and I'm even dropping mine very considerably.
Yeah.
So, what I'm selling,
Yeah,
it
well, that's a good
just
way to
feels
move
right.
them quickly,
Yep. I mean, I've still got a ton left over here to sell. By the way, Kev, I've had no bites on my Stout V2. I just can't believe it. I thought that would be one of the first ones to go.
Well, Austin has them like dirt cheap right now.
Maybe that's it.
Yep. Yeah, there's just I think there's like just a barrier price point that kills a knife for people or something. Or maybe the Stout just isn't that good looking. I don't know.
I think it's a beautiful knife. I guess
we haven't had the best results on drops for that design. Like Pony Stout did, the V2 did fine, but we didn't have that many. And he's still got some. And then the full size, we're actually working on another full size, like a 3.5 inch version.
Gotcha.
That should be cool. But yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I think I left my list upstairs. I was going to say how much I was selling it for, but my list is upstairs. So I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's at like 225 or something.
I think
crazy.
I think that's what I'm at for mine
originally because it's Best Tech.
Yeah, I believe that's what I was saying was like 225 for mine. I think that sounds right.
Yeah. Oh, let me see if I missed anything. I was stuck on the one thing. We just take a quick look at Choil app, and then we can do the I know you probably want to get back to your.
Yeah, I told her I'd come down here for a few minutes, and she's like, "Yeah."
Oh, I see. Yeah, a few minutes. Yeah, you picked the wrong guy to tell that to.
Really? I would have never known that.
It's for EDC collecting. Yeah. Okay, that's what I missed. We have some tools for creators in there too. 129 features roughly. Jesus.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. He was telling me about some stuff like giveaways and something else. I don't know. I just haven't gotten a look at it yet.
Imagine having so many knives you don't know where you put them or where to find them.
Ain't that the truth?
I pay for all mine. Speaking of, there's a marriage saver feature to hide the total value. That's great. That's smart. Yeah, like I know Cole Tri-State, he had like a spreadsheet, or maybe he still does, like a spreadsheet with all the knives he has on them.
Oh my, yeah.
So this would probably be perfect for somebody like him.
Bees is the same way. I think he has a spreadsheet and he keeps everything.
He's got to have a room just full of knives.
He does, his whole basement.
And then it's like, again, you could literally sell all those and buy a house. Like,
Yep.
what are you doing? I don't know.
And I've still kept both of my holds for right now.
But we already had a couple of those. Pony Stout is awesome. Hell yeah.
Did you hear me, Kevin? I'd still have both of my Holts too.
Your Holts?
Holt Blade Works knives. My haptic.
Are they on the list?
No, they're not on the list. I've kept
wasn't
them.
One of them a gift?
Yeah, the Morpheus was a gift, and it's not going anywhere. I would sell the haptic if somebody came for the haptic for a good price. I would sell it, but I'm not selling the Morph.
Takes 2 seconds to bring in a spreadsheet. I've spoken with bees. Okay. Yeah, you should talk to Tri-State too if you haven't. It seems like it would be right up his alley. You just got to be careful. Some of these guys are hooked up with, like Blade Binge or whatever, and they're not going to want to work with anybody similar, probably. But this seems totally different to me.
Yeah.
The UI anodizes to your gear. What?
What? What?
I don't know.
I'm on my phone, so I can't read the chat. So
I don't know. Saves feel like lockup. Sold prices, not asking prices. Know what holds value and what just dropped. Okay, it's got AI in it. Of course it does. We know you love AI.
Oh yeah, it's the best.
129.
They've started making me use it for documents at work, and it's like, oh gosh.
Some of it's not bad. There's a barcode scanner, spreadsheet import, photo identity, rapid intake. Category. There's all kinds of stuff. Jesus. So if you guys have a huge collection of knives or you need to keep track of them, I would recommend checking this out. I don't have any experience with it, but they were kind enough to throw your boy $20, so I'll mention it. I'll shill a little bit.
Still,
I don't see Divo on here. I don't know where's the Divo. It says the knives that hold their value the best. We're talking about that stout that's like $200 under retail. That holding its value.
Didn't hold its value very well.
But you can get a tall boy for over retail or small boy. So, but yes, thank you, Choilap. Appreciate that. And when I get some time, I'll look more into it. You don't need to use it if you don't want to. The AI, he's saying. Okay, cool. Has anybody looked at Choilap? Anybody in the chat used it yet? Or are you guys all learning about it for the first time like us? Curious if anybody has experience yet. Casey, how good is the Bronto?
I kind of like the Bronto. Hold on, let me find it.
Yeah, I asked them. Well, I forget who shared it in the group. I think it was Peter. I asked them if they would send me one, and they said they were basically sold out, and they have a mini coming out. They're going to send me one of those.
So my only complaint about it is the sharpening choil. It's kind of.
So they have a mini that already looks kind of small.
No, it's not small.
Okay, maybe it's just your hand. What's the size?
Is it 8 1/4, I think, or 8?
I want to get into it. Just been lazy.
8 1/4.
Hell yeah! It's Hoffy. What up, dude? I wanted to give you a shout out tonight too. Hopefully, I'll have time. Apparently, adding a lot of things onto the list here, but he sent me this cool tray. I don't know if he sent you one, Casey, but
Nobody likes me.
here, I'll show it to you. Has this handle, and it's like a EDC work tray type of thing.
Who did?
It's Hoffy. I believe it's Scott Hoffman.
Cool.
Right here is it's Hoffworks Labs. At least I'm pretty sure that's who we're talking to here. But yeah, it's this tray, and it has these magnetic like sections. Like here, if you look at it, it's got these all over the bottom tray part, and then he has different attachments or whatever you want to call these. So like this one takes up 3 slots, slaps on there. This one takes up 1 slot, and you could put a driver on here.
Interesting. Yeah, I like the modularity.
This one holds like Q-tips or whatever you want. He's got this one for like KPL and stuff. It's pretty cool. So you can buy the tray and then build out, whatever accessories you want to go on it. It's kind of like a little bit like the Tinker Force stuff that I've been using for years. So it's very cool. Like what I use now is this thing from Tinker Force, which I have set up. They literally like help me design it to literally fit all the stuff that I specifically use. So this might not be useful for everybody else. And that's where this is cool because it's modular. You can choose your parts, and then it has this handle, which is kind of nice. So you can move it from if you're like in a shop or something. But yeah, Tinker Force helped me with this one. Like I have the finger bit here. I got the cheat sheet card in the back. It's got a slot for my super glue. So this is like super personalized. You can buy these actually on Tinker Force's website.
I don't even know what he's doing these days. I know he was in medical school here in my town, and I think he might be a doctor somewhere at this point.
Tinker Force guy?
Yeah, James.
Yeah, he sold it to somebody. Like that was maybe 2 years ago.
Okay, that makes sense because he was going into his residency and all that stuff. Last I heard.
Yeah, I didn't know that actually.
Yep.
But yeah, he sold it to somebody. I think it was like a friend or whatever. That guy still runs it. I actually just got a box from him today. I needed a new tray because I tear mine up.
Yep.
But the one I made for Rob is all customized. That's cool.
All right, let's show a pretty knife.
Yeah. Okay, so that's the icicle, right?
Yeah, this is the bougie one though.
Let me I'll open this.
Yeah, see, I think I've got the other one that you've got here, but
that looks just like it.
Yeah, this is the non-bougie.
Thank you, Scott. And if you're selling these or whatever, feel free to put a link in the chat here for everybody to check it out. But I appreciate it. I should mention, he also sent a couple things for the kids, which was nice of him. She put those stickers up on her wall today. He made like stickers that say Sabrina EDC.
Oh, no, that's cool.
Yeah, so she put those up on her wall today, and she was trying to steal the stickers he sent for Oscar. So thank you very much for that, man. I really appreciate it. So here's the icicle that I have. It's the Bead Blast with the blue. Yeah, is that electric blue camo? Or is that
it's electric blue. He probably took it out of my out of my order. No,
wait, is it electric blue?
Yeah, it's electric blue.
Oh, you know what? I bet you it's actually ours. Because it's theirs. When we did the Growler V3, they gave me the wrong thickness, and they got the order and they realized it was the wrong thickness, and they were like, "Oh, sorry, we gave you the wrong thickness." And then they had Camo Carbon rush a new order directly to them. So the order that I placed, they kept that, and that's why they had pop camo on a Vagrant like a couple months ago. Because I reached out to Camo Carbon, I was like, dude, I thought we agreed not to sell this to like Chinese brands, because I didn't want the pop camo on like every Chinese knife that gets made. Because like something gets popular and then they put it on 50 knives, and then it's kind of like, it's not as unique.
Right.
But he's like, I didn't sell it to him, and I was like, okay. And then I figured it out. I was like, I bet you it's that extra material. And Andy confirmed it. So anyway, this is very nice, dude. I love the ergos, the choil area up here. Speaking of choils, jimping is in a good spot there. Actually gets my full thumb, which is unusual. A lot of times you put your thumb down and there's no jimping there. It's like, what,
There's quite a bit, and it's pretty aggressive too.
Yeah. We started doing more full length jimping because I realized a lot of times we would do the patch here and then the like Vox patch up here. And a lot of times I would go to like choke up like this to cut cardboard or whatever. And I realized my thumb is just landing right between those two.
Right.
And it's like, why are we doing that? Just jimp it all the way down. I love the way the Growler has the jimping all the way down.
Yeah, that's why I did the same thing on the Mach 71 for that very reason.
Yeah, I think it's the way to go. What's the overall length on that knife? Do you know?
On which one?
This one. I would venture to guess it's right around 8 inches.
I believe so. I've been doing so many different knives I can't even remember.
I know how it is.
Just under 8. I would call it 7 and 15/16 basically.
So Kubi actually looks like they did a really good job on the inlay.
Yeah,
that's kind of my one like hesitation with them is to do inlay knives.
Well, they did the as you know, my next is going to be the if I can find it. My next is going to be the mini Fractus. And what case is it in? See, I still have problems with too many knives. Oh, it's this case right here. That's why. They did the mini Fractus prototypes, and this will be next. And these are just absolute perfection.
Well, that's good, because seriously, it's annoying that they're so good at stuff and then like they can't do an inlay properly. Like, what are you doing? But yeah, these look good. Those look good. Did Kunwu make the saloon? No, Kubi did. They made the saloon, but those inlays weren't perfect. Colin had to sand down one of the versions. He had to sand down a bunch of them. Yeah, is it flush? I wonder if the milling helps with that somehow.
Yeah, this one's milled, so it's kind of hard to say, but it feels pretty flush to me.
It might be harder because you have raised and you have like peaks and valleys. I don't know.
Right.
This is fantastic, Casey.
Thanks. It's the thing I thought maybe you'd point out is the blade is thicker. It was made to be kind of a work knife. I mean, that was my whole thought. Was
I guess I would expect I would want it to be a hollow grind.
Of course you would, but it slices like crazy. I mean, it's great because it's tall enough that it comes down to a pretty thin edge. But
yeah, I'm sure it's great. And this is
just was meant to be a work knife, and it's funny that they did these bougie versions with it, but I have no control.
So it's purple crystal tie with a zircutie inlay. Is that what that is?
Purple crystal tie, zircutie inlay, and then they have a black DLC with zircutie.
Wait, is that Timascus or Zircuti?
Oh no, it's Zircuti.
That one is?
That's
have
what
you cleaned it with like rubbing alcohol?
I have not.
Yeah, if you wipe like Crystal Tie and the Zircuti from Kubi, when you get it, if you just put a little rubbing alcohol on it and wipe it down, it really helps bring out the color more.
Oh. All right.
I think they get like a little bit of like machining dust or whatever on there. And they don't clean them a bunch after.
And KC pours alcohol everywhere.
Well, that's okay. It'll dry up. I love rubbing alcohol.
I mean, I may have cleaned them at some point, but I don't remember for sure.
Yeah, maybe you did. I don't know.
Yeah, let's see if it. I mean, plus I've carried this one quite a bit, so
it could also just be the lighting. Oh, there. Yeah, you can see it better now.
It is
cool
shiny.
In the Zircuti.
Yeah, so it does look. I will tell you,
I love the purple. I call it like purple pink crystal tie because it's really kind of pinkish.
I will tell you, it does look a bit different than the Zircuti that's on the Zephyr.
And you're sure they're both Zircuti? One's not Timascus.
Yeah, they keep saying they're Zircuti, but
okay. Because I ordered new kits and I ordered Zircuti and I ordered Timascus just to see if they would do both. So I'm curious. He says you need a pillow mint to match it.
There you go.
Oh, did you get? I sent you one of those, right?
Yeah. I did a video. I think I can't remember if that video already happened or if it's coming the next few days. But yeah, I did it.
Yeah, those are cool.
I get lost in the videos. It's hard to keep track of what's already been released and what hasn't. But yeah, I mean, they have an 80s version of this guy. And then the one you have there, or this one, and then the two Zircuti versions. That's the four they did.
The action on this is phenomenal. Yeah, this is excellent.
Well, thank you.
Should have kept this one for yourself.
I know. I'm
I know
only
how it is, man. You just gotta, at some point, you just gotta you want to get the knife out there.
Well, that's just it. I mean, I'm only getting 3 out a year by myself. That's the best I'm doing. And
if we didn't do the dealer exclusive stuff, like the models that go to one dealer, it would probably be like 3 or 4 a year. But since we do those, we get like 7 or 8 out.
Yeah, you're doing good with that stuff. So next is the mini practice, and then will be the inflow, which is the Riot.
Inflow. Is that a prototype? Oh, is that the Riot one?
Yeah, it's the one that was called the Lightning. It's now called the Inflow because.
So how are you doing that one?
What do you mean?
Is it just an OEM run? Are you doing a pre-order?
Oh, yeah, no, this will be an OEM.
Okay.
I mean, I'm better get a lot of money before then, but yeah,
well, that's what I'm saying because Riot's more expensive.
No, I understand. I already have 2 dealers interested though.
Okay.
So it'll be mine and dealers just like you do usually with some at Tempest and some at dealers. I have 2 dealers already on board. So the mini practice and then that. Man,
I can't stop flicking this thing. It's freaking good.
That's awesome. That says a lot because you're pretty picky. But
yeah, the D10 is really
the mini practice and then the inflow. And then, believe it or not, I think next after that is going to be another Riot called the Petrichor. I think I've shown you that one. That's actually a button liner lock, and then the Pinion V2 after that. And then I've got a dealer exclusive that I'm not really talking about yet that you've seen. That will be a dealer, the model.
Oh,
a dealer.
That's like the really cool one.
Yeah. Yep. I'm super excited about that one, and that would allow me maybe to overlap a little bit, Kevin, and get a few more out. So.
Yep. Yeah, it's a struggle, man. I had to tap into like outside financing just to get more cash flow so we could order more shit.
Yeah.
You know, something we didn't really want to do.
Of course not.
but
Yeah.
if we want to try to like do more, we have to do something. So
yeah, and I've learned a lot about the whole collaboration thing. You'll see me kind of contracting a little bit. You know, I've expanded the companies I'm doing collaborations with, and then it's going to contract a little bit because I was kind of trying everybody.
Yeah.
To sort of see what was going to really work, and
Yep.
you know, that I want to get stuff out there, but not at the cost of like basically doing it for free.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
And I've had
Casey,
some of that.
Can we buy it now? Which one?
He's talking about the inflow, probably.
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm not sure which one, but yeah. So he was asking the difference between Timascus and Zircotite. So there's
wait,
multiple
Kevin, hold on.
materials like that. So
APR, how about this one?
Yeah, that's beautiful. It's like a dark blue crystal tie. It's crazy how their anodes are. I mean, I get it; they're different, but like, I don't really like Riot's purple anode. I like the crystal tie, but is that blue or purple? I can't tell.
They're calling this blurple.
Okay, like I don't like their purple, just standard purple anode. Where with Kubi, I love it because it's kind of pinkish purple, but the Riot one doesn't really stand out much. It's kind of like a grayish purple. So you know that looks cool. It's like an end cut
Arctic Storm.
Carbon.
Yep, end cut Arctic Storm.
I would assume it's going to cost a lot more, but
I have the pricing. I can't remember off.
Yeah, it didn't sound like it when you. That's from Riot, right?
Yep.
Okay, and that's the same one, the inflow?
Yeah, these are all four of these are inflow.
Okay. Yeah, those are cool versions too. Good job on those.
Yeah, it's like the thing I'm the worst at, so thank you.
Yeah.
Trying to come up with stuff that looks cool and different. I'm not super good at that, but I'm trying.
You need half DLC, half crystal tie pillow mint.
There you go.
He's really pushing these pillow mints.
They are cool.
Yeah, no, they are cool. Yep, I agree. Yep, guys, go check out the pillow mints on Knife Standards.
And by the way, Kev, while we're at it, there's 3, since he's pimping stuff, there's 3 Blackbird Mach 71s left. That's it.
Okay.
Matter of fact, there are total
Do you
about
have one you could show?
No, it's I mean, I can grab it. I'm carrying it tomorrow, so it's upstairs.
Or do you have any of them just so people
Yeah,
can see the
yeah,
knife
I
at
can.
least?
This is one that's already sold out, but this is the Mach 71.
Is the Blackbird the one with the red?
Yeah, the black and the red. But this is the stealth version. This one's been sold out for a little while. I think there's like 12 of these left. This is the X1. That's the silver guy. Kevin has a code, by the way.
Lefty10, I'm sure.
At TempestKnives.com. Yep.
Let me I'm gonna pull up the
And then there's like maybe 8 of these left. So
how
it's
come
like
the Mach 71 isn't on your list of shop by model?
Yeah, my son pointed that out to me last night. So I don't I don't know how to add that. I need to talk to Eric. I'm stupid and don't know how to do that.
Okay.
So.
You can figure it out if you just fiddle around on the back end and Shopify.
Maybe I'll try it tomorrow. And I'll write myself a note.
I can usually figure stuff out, even though it's a little over my head with the.
I've figured a bunch of it out recently.
Yeah. So here's that version, guys. 239 Mach 71 Blackbird. Am I sharing it? Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, I am. It's DLC. Is that what they call regular DLC?
Yep,
or is
that's
it
regular DLC? That's correct.
Okay.
It is. I mean, if you want me to go grab it, I can grab it. It is
No, I
slightly
mean,
shiny.
we got it
Yeah.
right here.
It's slightly shiny. It's not like super shiny, like a polished or anything.
What, the
It's
DLC?
Yeah, that regular DLC. It's
Yeah,
more
no,
like
I actually I really like that finish, to be
yeah, I
honest.
do too.
I mean, I love obviously the belt satin version. I even like the hand satin version, and the polish, of course. But the regular any DLC honestly is a win for me. I did have them prototype DLC Stonewash, so they can do that now. Just so you know. The only
Okay.
downside with it is you're paying, I think, the same as like a belt satin.
I don't know what I'm thinking, Kevin. The whole stock is like 5 feet away from me, so I don't know why I don't just open one. What a goober.
What's up, con man? It's more like kind of flat. Yeah, so basically, so you guys know, here I'll let me swap you guys out. I'll make you big, as we like to say.
So much glare from my light, but
so the regular DLC, we call it that because that's what Kubi calls it. It's basically a bead blast with DLC over it. Then you have belt satin DLC, which obvious belt satin DLC, hand satin DLC, same thing, you know. So you have belt satin is vertical lines.
This is hand satin
is horizontal lines like this. That one has a bit of a polish to it too. And then there's a polished DLC, which is like a mirror finished with DLC. And now they have DLC Stonewash, which sounds just like it is. It's a DLC with a stonewash, so it has the bunch of little specks in it or whatever.
That's the Kubi
that
hand.
would probably be the finish that holds up the best, would be my guess.
That's the Kubi hand satin DLC.
Yeah, it's nice. We're doing it on some stuff coming up, so you guys will see that soon.
Yep. Very cool. But yeah, there's 3 of these left, so that'll be that.
Yeah. So if you guys want to pick one of those up, 3 left.
Pretty excited.
It is purple and green mixed in the carbon fiber. It works well on scales, and mint would be cool too. When I saw the sheet, I was like, I don't know. Then I saw it on scales, and it's fire. What are you talking about?
Not sure. Sounds cool.
Got to track back through this conversation here they're having. World Breaker Hulk pillow mint. Okay, that's what you're saying. I could see a World Breaker Hulk pillow mint. So here it is. Actually, I have that. I have a small boy with the Hulk.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, this stuff's awesome. I love the Hulk. I love the Jazzy. A lot of the new camo carbons are obviously the pop camo. Here's the pop on a NIP V2 proto. There's a lot of cool ones that include purple.
Uh-oh.
So why did you turn your camera? Casey, you there?
Oh my gosh, what happened?
I don't know. It froze and your camera's vertical now. But if you need to run anyway, I guess it's not the worst timing.
Okay.
I mean, it's up to you. Okay, he's gone. That was fast. Well, thank you to Casey for coming on. Appreciate you, brother, as usual. Hopefully he doesn't think I was kicking him out. Let's see. Leave it the rest of the stream. Sorry, my heart goes to Blade Binge, Brittany Blue. Yeah, I like that too. But I do like the Jazzy, I think, a little bit better personally, because it's got that plus purple. It's like freaking perfect. We got some new camo carbons coming up on future stuff. We're trying some different ones like Kelp Bed. I think there's a couple other ones I can't think of at the current moment, but and we're trying to do some more titanium because people have been asking for it. So real quick, let me talk about this knife because it's dropping tomorrow. It's a new Jack Wolf Gateway series. It's the Eureka. At least I think it's dropping tomorrow, right, guys? You guys tell me. I don't know. Yeah, kelp is cool. I hope so, man. Are you basing that on the picture on the website? Because that's what I'm basing it on. And it's almost like sometimes you don't know. Like in person, is it going to be, oh, this is sick. This is sick. Sorry, I tried to swipe a message off my screen and screwed everything up, but I heard you say it's good timing. So, well, I just meant, yeah, I meant like it got screwed up, so you might as well go hang out with your family. I was just trying to help you get out of here. I wasn't trying to kick you out. Come back if you want, but don't get in trouble. Don't get in trouble. Check this thing out, guys. This is the shit that I want to use. This is a hot pink smooth bone or whatever. And absolutely gorgeous. Oh, pinchable. Oh, this might be one that I keep. Look at that sucker right there. Now that's gonna sell like fucking hotcakes, dude. That is gonna sell like hot cakes. Thin, like it's thin, it's slender, but it's large enough to fit your, like my hand at least. You got that kind of tip that comes down a little bit here. So you got a little bit of a sheep's foot. I guess would this be a sheep's foot? I call this a spear foot, I guess. This would be a spear foot. Kelly says, laugh my ass off, supposed to be purple. What do you mean purple? Is it really? I mean, I don't care what they say. It looks fantastic. It does say purple. It says purple bone. Okay, it's not purple. It's pink, guys. But who cares? It's dead sexy. Dead sexy. Oh, man. For some reason, they say purple. Well, it's probably because they printed the boxes. Knowing Ben, they printed the boxes like well in advance. And then they had the knives come in and it turned out to be more like pink. You know what I mean? Shit happens. They ordered purple, but pink came instead, and he already had the packing. Yep, see? Who cares? You just, on the listings, they can list pink, right? So when you buy it, it'll say pink, but the box will just say perp. Like, who cares? It's just 3 letters on the box, you know? Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, this is my favorite Gateway by far. Absolutely phenomenal. Looking at the back spring, let's see. In the open position, it is flush. In the half stop position, ew, there's like jizz on here. Hold on. It wasn't me. I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Okay. Half stop. Flush. Closed. God damn, dude. So these are the only knives consistently that are flush in all 3. Like, I don't know how much people care about that, but it's kind of incredible. This is what is this? $70 or something like that. $70, and it's the only slip joint company that gets it flush in all 3 basically every time. Rosecrafts are excellent. They're made really well. You know, I don't have complaints about the Rosecraft quality or anything, but you know, I usually find that, you know, it's a little bit raised when it's at half stop or whatever, which is totally acceptable. There's no issue with that. But the fact that these for $70 are like literally perfect is kind of incredible. You know? Anyway, that's the Eureka from Jack Wolf. That's the Gateway dropping tomorrow, as far as I know. Check them out. I would recommend you pick them up at TPK Austin over at traditionalpocketknives.com. That's kind of my go-to for the Jack Wolfs and the traditional stuff. That's who I would recommend you check out. But you can also get them at like Blade HQ. You can get them at Blade Binge, I think. At least you used to. I don't know if Urban Cutlery carries them. There's some other dealers I work with that have them. But I always promote TPK first on these slip joint models. Yeah, this is a winner, guys. Absolute winner. Speaking of a winner slip joint, check this shit out right here. So we got the prototype pictures of the Divo / TPK nipple slip. You guys know I love the wordplay. So this is the nipple slip, QSP OEM. This is our large version of the nip slip. So we basically stretched it out. So it's not as like chunky, like tall wise. It's not as chody. It's not fat at all, but it's stretched out a little bit so that blade is a little bit lower. At least that's how it appears. Maybe it's the same height, and just because of the length, it looks different. But these are gorgeous. So I wanted to try something. So we did crystallized titanium handles with an abalone inlay. Let me know what you guys think about the crystal tie with abalone. And then we have the regular bead blast tie with a red smooth bone. And I was trying to convince TPK to do the pink. I want the pink. I want the green. I want orange. Like, I want all the neon colors on this, like where you see the red. So let us know if you think that would be cool. If we kept everything the same and we just had different colors on the bone, like pink, blue, orange, green, something like that. I don't know if you guys would be interested, but I think Austin was saying he didn't think that the colored bone would be very popular. So I like the red though. The red looks sick, and he's a Marine, so that's why he's a big red guy. But we'll probably I assume we'll do some camo carbon, but we already know what that'll look like. So we just wanted to test out some more traditional looks. But you know, it's still the same nipple slip. These prototypes are in LMAX, but I was thinking about doing some kind of a poll to see what steel you guys want, because we could do LMAX, we could do VanX, we could do 20CV, we could do S90V. The original nip slip we did in S90V, I think. Obviously, the price point would change slightly for each steel, so you know, maybe we could figure out what it would cost and then give you the price and the steel, and you guys could choose. I don't know. I thought we could do some kind of poll and let the people choose the steel. Rex 121. Yeah, something crazy would be cool like that, but I don't know if it makes sense on a slip joint like that. Most China. Oh, somebody asking where they're made. Yeah, he has USA made fixed blades, but like this is made in China. Obviously, it's $70, and it is constructed. He put something on his website about it. It is constructed in a more modern way, like it's screwed together, I think, underneath or whatever, and then they glue the inlays down and the pins or whatever. I forget exactly how he explained it, but I mean, you could tell it's, you know, it's got modern excellence in terms of the machining. I mean, it's just a seamless back spring. It looks like part of the bolster. Like it's just insane for the price point. What he's getting out of them is crazy to me. So I wanted to mention that they usually drop at 2 p.m. on Fridays, mid-month. So check out TPK tomorrow at 2 p.m. and Eastern time anyway. And use the code. Don't use the code Lefty10. There's no code. Just go to TPK. All right, I'll shut up. Kevin would answer you in about 5 minutes. What's the question? How is S90V anyway? I haven't used it, and I just ordered a knife in S90V this morning. S90V is like, if you ask me, like, you could pick one steel and that's it, you know, I would pick S90V. It just, for the stuff I do, it makes the most sense. It has unbelievable edge retention. It's tough enough for EDC stuff, and the corrosion resistance is fine. Like it's good. There's nothing wrong with it. So, you know, I love Vanex too. You get that extreme corrosion resistance. You get decent edge retention. It's not nearly as good as S90V, but it's still good. And it's like, okay, tough, you know. Vanex to me is kind of like, it's kind of like if you take M390 and you just make it stupid corrosion resistant or something. You know what I mean? It's not like the end all be all of edge retention or toughness, but it's definitely good. And then it's just like, you can't rust it. So Vanex I love. I also just like that it, like when you, and I don't sharpen often, but I guess I sharpen Vanex more than anything. It gets kind of like a sticky, like saw blade feeling to it. You know how some steels you sharpen them and they feel like slick. You know, maybe it's the way I sharpen, but I'll do the same thing with two different steels, and one of them will feel like slicker and the other one will feel like it has little saw blades on it, you know. And I think it's just the steel composition. But anyway, yeah, Vanex is cool. S90V is the shit though. So let's check out another one of these KB knives. So that one was the icicle from Casey. Let me put this away. What was I? Oh, this is the Jack Wolf. Yeah, this thing is freaking gorgeous, man. Holy cow. Shout out to Ben on that. Killing it with the Gateway stuff right now. That's some sexy purple, you know what I'm saying? All right. First, okay, so this is the 326 KB 326. Okay. Is this the Classico? Let me make sure I put, which one was the, it was 432. I'll put that over there. Okay. So this is a crossbar lock, so I immediately am less interested in this one. I hate crossbar locks. Also, I got a whole box back there of, can't show you. That box is full of Remet benders. Excited about that. We have that one coming out with Remet soon. So here you go. This is the Trillium. Okay. It's got some weird milling on it, like candy, little pieces of candy milled in. I don't know. It goes all the way through. It's got a crossbar lock, which is, oh, okay. I mean, I just opened it. It's on washers, which is interesting for sure. I think it's on washers, like thick washers. That's crazy. Okay. M390. It is a, you guys know, who's this logo? Is it Blackbird? I think I always mix it up. I just reviewed a knife from them recently. Can you guys see that? There you go. You can see it, right? It's got like that bird face. Who is that? Who be that? Blind Woo Furry says, Happy International Knife Day, y'all. Is that today? Okay. All right. Okay. Or maybe somebody could just look up and see who designed the Trillium. That might be easier. Guessing he's not here. It's actually like, I like the blade shape. It's got the belt satin with the, if this was a hollow grind, I say that about everything, it would be absolutely gnarly, wouldn't it? Kind of reminds me of like a Medford almost in a weird way. But yeah, you got washers, titanium, M390. It's kind of an interesting choice of stuff, right? Because you have like the kind of more fancy premium stuff with the tie and the M390, but then you have a crossbar lock. I don't know. And the washers. It's like a weird combination of things, but it has a good slow roll. So that's the Trillium. Let me try the Ergos. Ergos are pretty good. Large glove size hand. Kind of choke up here. It's a knife. It's a knife. I wonder how the clip works with the holes under there, We'll test that sometime, but I'm trying to get through some more of these. So that was the Trillium. Let's check this one out. This one is this one the Classico? I don't know. This is the 478. 478. Let's see. My chat like froze, so it just jumped a shit ton. Let me see. Cornell Kiss. Okay. Ooh. Do you hear that shit? Oh, that sounds good. Have you seen the Best Tech Near Drecky? It looks amazing with one fatal flaw. Are you talking about the one from shit? What's his name? He's in Holland. I mean, I know the dude. I just can't think of his name. But yeah, it's the one with the hole in the blade, right? At the end. I was wondering how that, like when you cut with it, how does that work? Because won't the material just go into that hole and bind it up? I'm curious what your thought is. I think that's the knife we're talking about, right? Let me know if that's what you're talking about, Edgar Ito. Is Ito your last name? Like, are you Japanese or are you like Spanish and it's Edgarito? You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to figure out which one it is. Is it Edgarito, or is it Edgarito? Okay. Think I caught up. Pop. This one is a utilizator. The utilizator. Bro, I was at Spirit Halloween today and saw the furry costumes and couldn't help but laugh. The wife goes, "Looks like they came here and come here and get their outfits for the year." Nah, man. Tell your wife she's mistaken. They actually spend money on those suits. Like those suits can be like $5,000. I forget where I saw that. It was like an episode of that dude who does the financial audits. He audited a furry, and the guy had some crazy expensive furry suit. It was like a whole thing. He was like a famous furry on Instagram or something. Oh man, put it in the giveaway. Nah, I gotta pass it around, dog. Agreed. I love the MagnaCut blade on my Doug Ritter Hogue, but crossbar lock leaves it a bit flippy floppy to me. Yep, crossbar lock sucks, man. I'd much rather have a crisp detent lockup, and a nice smooth drop like that. That's what I want. This is the Classico by Utilizator. They do nice milling. Yeah, they do good milling. Alien, I'm here to buy something. I like, but Divo struff. Just tell me WH. I don't know what you saying, dog. Yep, the hole is on the grind. Yeah, that was my question when I saw it. I said, dude, that looks great, but does have you tested it cutting shit? Like, does the hole chew up the material? So, yeah. Utilizator has made some great designs. One of his Tucson designs is fantastic. Nice. He's Mexican American. Okay, so it's Edgarito. Got it. Ay, papi, Edgarito. What? It could have been either way, right? Am I crazy for thinking that? I don't know. Love it when you call me Big Papa. I want to buy something Divo. I'll have a huge collection. I'll have. Okay. I don't know. I don't have anything to sell you right now, right this second. Working on it. But there are Divos all over the place. And yet, the suits still end up smelling like sex and regret. You guys are talking about furries, I'm assuming, still. I joined at LeftyEDC, like your style, but YouTube didn't make a whole big deal for some reason. Odd. A whole big deal for what? What did you join? Mind of Milton became a YouTube channel member. Shout out to Milton. Thank you, sir. Appreciate you, dog. Very kind of you, sir. Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying. You are a channel member. Well, let me give you some fireworks, dude. Shout out to Blind Woo Fury. Shit. I said furry. Ben Autistic Kenobi. Sorry. What's going on? Is that a Star Wars reference? I just want to, just saying. It gave me Star Wars vibes. I can't talk today. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Semen resistant pelts probably aren't cheap. Mexican Americans don't like to get up early in the morning. Oh, is that Big Papa lyrics? Divo's rough. Yep. Ever see the episode of CSI where the guy was dressed up as a furry and a drunk redneck shot him? Yeah, I probably did see that, to be honest. Dude, CSI was like crazy back in the day. What's the difference between in-laws and outlaws? Answer. Find out on next show. Laugh out loud. Outlaws are wanted. Got it. That's pretty funny. Edgar son. What is this? James Bond? You only live twice? Bond son. I know someone selling a Stout V2. If you message Knives Fast on Instagram, he will hook you up. That's true, Alien. Who still has small boys? I believe White Mountain Knives has the titanium stonewash version, which some guy just sent me one yesterday. It was a warranty thing. He had like a little bit of grab on the lock bar that I was fixing. And man, that knife was incredible. Feels amazing. So the size and weight is really good on that one. For carbon versions, I'm trying to think who has any left. Blade Bench sold out. I don't think Blade City has any, but you could check Blade City. Oh, you know what? There's some dealers that we sold knives to that might still have some of our versions, like Razor Sharp AZ. Razor Sharp AZ, the other day, he still had Wakandas even. So if anybody was looking for a Wakanda Forever, Razor Sharp AZ, I believe, has them. Might be out now, but the other day he did. And he had the other two versions as well. So you could start with Razor Sharp AZ, and Blade HQ might have some. I need a tall boy or mega boy. We have an order of tall boys in the works right now. And actually, we have an order of mega boys in the works right now, too. And we are working on an order with another dealer. We have a little plan going. We want to have a budget knife, a budget offering for the gods. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a run of nip V2s and big boys. So this is how we're going to launch the big boy and the nip V2. We're going to do a budget run, 14C 28N, and there's going to be aluminum options and there's going to be camo carbon options. And the goal is to have like the nip V2s in aluminum should be under $100. I'm not sure if we can get the big boys under 100 in aluminum. But we're going to do our best to get it close. But it should be under like 120 for aluminum and 14C on the big boy. Just because it's a 4-inch blade. It just costs, it's twice the material, or more. And then the camo carbon versions, we'll figure out how much more they are, but they shouldn't be that much more. 10 or 20 bucks maybe. But anyway, we're going to do a budget run on these two knives. That's the plan as of right now. And we're doing that with just one dealer so we can just get it done. And then we're gonna and then we'll kind of work on a premium version of the big boy if it's well received and people want the larger knife, then we'll do like a S90 run or whatever with all the dealers. So that's the plan. So we can get the big boy out, and we wanted to get more nips out. Wanted to get my nips out. What is your opinion on fat carbon glass? I think it be sick on some knives. Fat carbon glass? I've never heard of that. I'm gonna look it up right now. Fat carbon glass? The fuck? All right, I'm gonna share this. The Fuck You Go series? What the fuck? They have a Fuck You Go series. Okay. All right, so they have different colors of the glass. So it just looks like, and I'm not into this. I don't know. I don't get it. It does nothing for me, to be honest. Maybe I got to see it in person, but it just looks like, stuff. I don't know. Yeah, it's. Sorry, that doesn't interest me at all. The Cosmos Black, so honestly, to me, it looks like scratched up. Like they took a sheet of it and then they just have a bunch of scratches in it. Like that's what it looks like. That looks kind of cool though, with the milling on it. Okay, I could maybe get into that Cosmos Black, but I don't know about these other colors. I don't like white at all in camo carbon, so. This looks pretty cool. That looks really nice, actually. Is that white or silver? It doesn't really look good at all, honestly. That's not a great example. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fat carbon guy. I'm a big camo carbon guy. I just like the way it looks better. CoffeeZilla. Nah, it's not CoffeeZilla. It's what's that guy's name? It's literally called Financial Audit. It's the name of the channel. It's like a dude's name and then Financial Audit. Fuck. Ben something maybe? I can't remember his name. Did you sell the ZT0117 yet? Is that, I gave it away last week. Is that the crossbar lock one? That reminds me, since Sever 7's here, let's open up the Get Some. Well, I guess we got to figure out which one's which here. I'm just going to assume it's this bronze one. I think I'm right. So this is the Get Some by KB Knives, designed by Sever 7. Who happens to be up on the screen. Did we talk about the Kaiser mash yet? Nope. And I still don't have any of those fuckers. I asked them, like, hey, they were supposed to send me one of each version. And I got people every day, somebody's messaging me like, hey, the mash is great, because they got one somehow. And then I got the knives for September today from Kaiser, and there's not a mash in there. So I think I'll get them before the drop, but we'll see. It'd be kind of funny if I didn't. So get some Sever 7, very straight, very straight knife. You got a Warney blade. I like the maker's mark. You got the 7 there. That looks cool. It is a frame lock, so I got to stay off the lock bar. I suck at that right-handed. There we go. Nice DLC. Got the rollback. Got the thumb flick. Got the front flick. Reach around. Oh, they botched the jimping, dude. I'm guessing this was more Kubi than Derek, but you can see there I mean, this is brutal. The jimping ends right here. Look at that. Look at that piece of front flipper that doesn't have jimping on it. That's crazy. That should be jimped all the way around the top. So you can actually, get it on a reach around or whatever. You're not going to slip off of it, Now, if you stay off the lock bar and you get the right angle, you can do it. But, there should be jimps grabbing you there. But that's, in my opinion, that's more of a manufacturer thing versus design thing. I like the milling pattern on here. Cool milling pattern. I kind of wish it continued across the filler tab, but maybe that doesn't work because if you put it on this side, maybe it F's it up. You got the KB pivot. The filler tab is nice. I like how it blends in, We have a flat grind. Hollow would have been sick. Again, I say that every time. It looks like a DLC. I think just the regular DLC, but it does have horizontal flats, which look nice. Definitely going to be a good Amazon package opener. Good cardboard slicer, I would assume. Plunge grind looks fine. I don't know. Can't really tell. Yeah, it looks fine. Get plenty of space there. Ergos are good. You can get your index finger into the choil, or you could choke up onto the flat or the front choil kind of area. That works as well. Action's good, dead centered. I wish it had a backspacer. I'm a big backspacer guy. I don't want standoffs. This has 3 standoffs. I think it would have been cooler to have a backspacer. But again, that could be Kubi just, cutting costs. Action's really good though, and a lot of it hides in the handle, which is cool. Just sticks up a little bit right here, but that's it. And you got the thumb studs and the front flipper. detent is dialed for both. So yeah, I dig it. I dig it. Look at that straight line. It's really cool. Very nice. Good job, Sever. I approve. Not that that matters. That is the Get Some. Let's see. I bet Google could tell you who has them in stock. Yeah, I'm sure you could look it up. Yes, talk about the Kaiser Mash. I can't. I don't have one. I don't have one. I got my Wakanda from Razor AZ. There you go, man. Yeah, let me know if you don't find one. I can try to think of the other dealers that might have some. That integral is gonna come over here. What integral are you talking about? Are you talking about the Fireball one? I don't have those right now. Colin has those. I don't know. Maybe Stasa has them now. Stasa is going to do some testing on the integrals, especially the camo carbon one, the full camo carbon integral. We need to do some testing to see how it holds up to abuse. So Nick is going to perform that. Hopefully, I told him he should film it. So I'm assuming he will. So hopefully we'll get a video of him beating the shit out of those integrals. See what the carbon can take, you know. TPK. Oh, that's right. TPK. They have the 80s camo small boys. Sexy version. Sexy version. No micarta. On the small boy? No, the DLT micarta one sold out like instantly on the small boy. No, not 14C. Why not 154 LMAX? Okay, I will answer that because it's supposed to be as budget as possible. I actually got them to quote us D2. I was going to go D2 just see if I could sell them. We want to have we just want to have the most affordable option we can to make it more accessible for people. Like I said, if the big boy does well, we'll do a premium run of it. But just to introduce the model, we want to offer it in budget material, 14C in aluminum, camo carbon. Personally, I do prefer 154CM, but the dealer we're working with, they want to do 14C. Colin, he said we should do 14C so we could keep the price down as much as possible. And so I kind of got outvoted on it. And I agree with the mindset on it. Like the goal is to have as affordable as a knife as possible that's still obviously good. And that's why we kind of went away from the D2 idea. Because you kind of have to explain D2 to people like, hey, but you know, we're coding it. I would just code them all, have them all with DLC or whatever. And then there's really no complaints about D2. If you code it, it's got good edge retention and toughness. And then it would be super cheap too. But 14C was only a little bit more. So we went with that route. If we go up to 154CM, it adds a good chunk. And LMAX just doesn't make sense because you're in the premium range at that point. We do a lot of premium stuff. A lot of our stuff is S90V, Van X, right? So we just want to have a couple of budget offerings. So that's the plan with those. And again, we will do a premium run of it, assuming people like it, you know. And we are going to do, you know, all titanium hardware and accents. And, you know, if we have the kits, then you guys can use those kits on the premium one later. Like it's all going to be interchangeable. So when we do a premium version, you can, you know, it'll all be compatible. So we're not making the build any cheaper in the sense that they're still going to have our linerless construction and all that shit. It's just going to be, you know, different materials. But you could literally take all the hardware off of it and put it on a premium one later, and it wouldn't make a difference. Hopefully that makes sense. The tall boy would be so badass in OD green. Yeah. So, Rolf, the problem I had with my Carta is it requires full liners. And man, I just don't like full liners. It makes me, I just don't, I like the linerless construction. Like the small boys actually do have full liners under the camo carbon and the micarta. But if I'm being honest with you guys, it wasn't supposed to. So I want everything to be linerless. Like just the lock bar, inset tab. It brings the weight down immensely. It's just cooler in my opinion. And so we would have to add full liners to do micarta. And if I'm being honest, people don't really buy my car to, like, you might, but there might only be like 4 other people that do. So unfortunately, it doesn't make sense. Then you mentioned the tall boy. Yeah, it's for we're shooting for the holidays. Actually, Camo Carbon already finished the order. So Camo Carbon has the order done. So it's really just on Kubi at this point to finish the knives, which is fantastic. Just means little. Yeah. No, I've heard it before, but I was, it could have went either way, man. I'm telling you. It could have been your last name, or it could have been, you're just a small Edgar. Riot has been using it. Using what? What are we talking about? What has Riot been using? Sorry, I missed something. Skipping ahead a little bit here. Carbon fiber stone washing? Yeah, I don't know what the hell that is. Oh, the fat carbon glass. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't really mean anything to me, though. He has a high form of autism. Cool. You could have 112 versions. Yeah, definitely could. I don't think we're going to do 112 on that one, though. On the Mash V3, we have 112 versions. Look at the Riot Remedy. Caleb Hammer. Yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy. The NIP V2 will be which dealer? White Mountain? No, Blade City. Blade City. They're just we're gonna do an order of 1,000 knives. We're gonna do 500 big boys and 500 NIP V2s, and we're gonna run them budget style. And that way we can get some budget knives out. And I just can't, every knife I can't contact 12 dealers, and there's just a lot that goes into it when we do that. So I'm trying to, not do that as much, where we do the huge, like, small boy where we had 14 versions. The Mash V3, I think we have like 20 versions. So yeah, I'm just trying not to do that every knife. It probably gets confusing for you guys too. I'm trying to skip ahead a little bit here. It's my first design ever. Yeah, they left the top of the front flipper bald. Yeah, they totally fucked that up. Yeah, but I know that's not you, dude. That's why you got to do prototypes, which they don't do, right? As far as I know. J1, are you supposed to be on Kev's Live? Kid almost 5 and hasn't started school yet, but can do some addition and shit. It's honestly crazy. Probably going to be a genius. Okay. I mean, my kid started kindergarten last year. She does math. But they haven't started school yet. I mean, I guess that's good. What are the other variants of what? What are we talking about? Sorry. If you're talking about the big boy and the NIP V2s, we haven't finalized any of that yet. We just, we just decided we're going to do it yesterday. So we're working on it. How do you access Razor AZ? I think you just go to their website. What do you mean? Can't enter. I'm guessing it's my something. VPN. What can't you enter? The giveaway? You probably just, do you have a membership? Are you signed up on Drop Beacon? You get a free membership. Just use the link in the description. And then you can enter all the giveaways. I don't know if a VPN would matter, but maybe if you're out of country or something, you know. Ever thought about 19C? I don't even know what that is, man. I think you're messing with me. DLC D2 would be, that's what I said, man. But I couldn't even convince Blade City, and I'm not sure if I convinced Colin either. Can't remember. So like, if I can't even convince the dealer to understand why I want to do D2, then I guess it doesn't really make sense, does it? And I mean, 14C is fine. It's just not my favorite steel. You know, I just don't love it, but that's okay. You know, not everything has to be exactly how I would do it. And they'll be a little bit cheaper because of it. So I think that's fair. Jesse, what up, dude? Shout out to Jesse. Uh, 14C is just as good as 3V with an easier edge. 154 is considered the same as S35 to OEMs. I don't know about that. 154 CM, I would say, is a little bit like on the scale. It's a little bit under S35EN, and that's how it's priced as well. 154 CM is my favorite budget steel. But it is sort of a mid-range steel versus budget. Like if we're talking budget, you know, then we're talking 14C. And if we're talking like basement, we're talking D2, OS 10, 9CR, you know what I mean? What up, Mick? What's going on, dude? I do have one more Kubi here, it looks like. Let me open this up. Dearborn is overrun with Muslims these days. Up north is not like that. Well, Dearborn is like, isn't that like the Muslim capital of America or whatever? I think it's like all Muslim. Have you decided on a blade steel for the new Fireball? No, we haven't gotten anywhere on those yet. Lefty said camo carbon 33 times and crystallized tie 21 times. When? Camo carbon, camo carbon, camo carbon. Crystal tie, crystal tie, crystal tie. I don't know. I hate waiting. I'm waiting on so much stuff. I am so impatient. Bad shortcoming as a knife designer. Yeah. You'll get used to it, dude. Like at this point, I don't even anticipate anything. I just order whatever it is, and then something shows up and I dive in, whether it's prototypes or production runs or whatever. You know, eventually it'll catch up with you and you'll get on a kind of a rhythm where you're not constantly waiting, but you're waiting on like your first order right now. So, you know, that's how it goes. Def want the mash as well. Hell yeah. Dearborn is the one we hear about in Oz. Oz. Isn't that like Camden? Not Camden, Baltimore? I don't know. Whatever. Let's see. Gay for 14C. You like 14C, huh? Any update on the small boy kits? They're being made. I can tell you that much. I have ordered them a while ago, and we're just waiting on them. So, oh, this looks cool. This is the 441A. So this must be, what was it? The I don't remember now. D2 over 14C. Yeah, I got you. That's sick, dude. The fuck is this? It's the Insomnia designed by Panurin Design. Okay, Panurin, killing it, bro. Panurin, killing it, dog. Fuck me. Ah, they did a little better on the front flipper on this one. Not perfect, but a lot better. And they didn't leave a whole nubbin up there, you know. KB Svelte. So wait, is this the Svelte or is it the Insomnia? Like, what the fuck is it? M390. I wish they would use different steels because they have them. I like the milling. This thing's cool, man. Blade reminds me of a Vosti Xeno. The Xeno, I think, is a little more even height. You know what I mean? But I do know what you're talking about. The Xeno reminds me of like a Slim Foot because they're designed by the same person, you know. Good old Geoff. Geoff from Tough Knives. My boy. Man, this thing is nice, though. All right, it says Insomnia. Okay, so what the hell was he talking about? Was he just saying it's svelte? Maybe he was just giving us an adjective. Panurin also did the Illusion, which is fire. USA D2 over 14C. It's not USA D2, Todd. Oh, but coming out of China, it's a roll of the dice as to what you're getting. Can be great or horrible. All depends what goes in the batch of steel. Yeah, that's what I always say. You know, it just depends on what random batch of steel they got that day. You know, maybe the roof caved in and they just took the roof off and, you know, they made blades out of that. You know, it's just like it could be D2 could be anything. It's like scrap metal. So, yeah. But Kubi's D2 tends to be really good, in my opinion, because I've used their prototypes for years. 14C versus 154. 14C is tougher and more corrosion resistant. 154 has slightly better edge retention. So says Google. Okay. 154 has way better edge retention than 14C. All right, well, what's the truth, folks? What's the truth? You love hats? Cool, dude. I'm glad you love hats. I love hats. I like hats. You want a Divo hat, dude? Shoot me an email. I'll send you a Divo hat. Here. It's a hipster hat. You good with a hipster hat? Now this is just for him, so don't everybody email me. I don't have 50 hats. I only have like 1 or 2 left. I don't know if you guys remember the hipster hat, but Autistic Kenobi, shoot us an email, info@divoknives.com. Send me your address. I'll send you a hat. Then you'll have 41 hats. Who doesn't want 41 hats? Here, I'll show you. This is the hipster hat, baby. Does anybody remember when I wore this like every day? We have them on the website. I probably have like 2 left on the website. I only bought like, I think I only bought like 30 or 40 of these, and I still have some. That's how bad they are. That's how much people don't like the hipstery hat. Anyway, I think I have all mine in the, like this one's mine. I have them in the closet here. I had all the colors and shit. Let me see. Come on. Oh, it's like stuck back there. Yeah, these are all new, I guess. Because the snapback hasn't been adjusted at all. Maybe I got rid of mine. Oh, wait, there they are. Hold on. They're hiding. Unless this is another new one. No, wait. What the hell? Yeah, maybe I threw them away. I don't know. These are all, they all have the same position on the snapback, so it tells me they haven't been used or anything. Maybe I'll steal one. Forgot about that hat. I'll put one over there for you, Autistic Kenobi. See if I can. I forget what I put it on. Who remembers the hat? Who remembers the hat? Has anyone ever complained about the Divo hat t-shirt? I got two and they choked me out. What does that mean? Choke you out? And no, actually, I've never gotten a complaint about the Divo t-shirts. The ones that are on the website, those are like through a third-party printer, so they get like printed when you order them. It's like a Teespring type deal. It's called Printful. So I think you choose the shirt, don't you? Or maybe Colin chose the shirt. Are you saying it's tight around the neck or something? But I've also had D2 with better edge retention than S35BN, but think it was heat treated way too hard on it. At the end of the day, they all cut just fine. As long as it cuts when I use it, it's whatever. Yes, sir. All right, cool. Yeah, let me know. Let me know if you want a black one or you want a blue one. I got navy and I got black, but they kind of look the same. The navy is just like a really dark blue. It almost looks like black. I had gray too. I like the gray, but I guess those are all gone. Totally forgot about these. Oh, wait, there's some on the ground here. Hold on. Ah, here we go. That's where it went. Can you tell this one's mine? It's got sweat all over it. This is the charcoal gray. That's the charcoal gray. The hipster hat, baby. You wear it like this. You wear it like a little to the side like a hipster. Don't talk shit on my hat, dog. I remember it. You can all go buy a hat. Yeah, you can all go buy a hat. Like the neck on the t-shirts are so insanely tight, I can't wear them. Do you have like a thick ass neck, dude? No way. I have 3 or 4 Divo shirts and my neck is huge and they're fine. You don't get to pick the shirt style, but it tells you in the description what it is. I wonder if there's different ones. Colin is the one who set all the shirts up. I think he picked the shirt and then put the design on it. So maybe different ones have different shirts. I don't know. And Troy, I don't know if did you get all your shirts from us like at Blade shows? Because those are different. Those we pick like a next level shirt or whatever, and then we have a whole bunch printed in different sizes. What he got from the website is like it's, you know, one order at a time they print. So I don't know, man. But if you need to return them or something, just hit us up. We'll, you know, we can do a return or a refund or whatever. You know, if you can't wear the shirt, then obviously it's not worth it. Tight necked shirts are my jam. The schmedium. Any more inlays coming for the Pony Stop V2? Nah, we never had inlays, really. I think I had a few extras. I don't even know if I ever sold any. Because they're like the way Riot does it, it's so tight that like, so she said, like, I almost don't want to mess with it because some people are going to have trouble getting those out. I don't want to, you know, it just didn't make sense. The 4X are actually 6X. Stretch those shirts out. It's usually the other way around. Usually you need a larger, like, if you're a 4X, you should order a 6X, that kind of thing. Sounds like a Mitch Hedgeberg bit. Remember that guy? My neck is 21 and I love a tight collar. You know your neck size, dude? That's kind of weird. I don't know my neck size. Is there a restock of Growler V3s coming in the next couple months? Nah, it doesn't really work like that, unfortunately. But we're always working on something. We're working on the XL V2 and the Mini V2. I plan to do a run of both knives at once. Maybe do the same versions on both knives and just have them come out at the same time. You can choose if you want the Mini or the XL or both. Just emailed you. Okay, cool. You want black. Okay. That's what I put out there. So I'll send you a black one. I like a tight nickel. It's a thick boy, son. I didn't know there was neck sizes. Yeah, like when you get like a dress shirt, you know, if you like get a suit, you got to get your neck measured. You know, you get like, I think I do know mine. I think it's like a 19 or something. Because if you get a shirt that's too tight, then you can't button it and then get your tie on, you know what I mean? So if you wear a lot of dress shirts, you might know your size. You must not be a dress shirt guy. I wasn't looking at his neck, I swear. You weren't around. You're new to the scene, so you haven't seen the hat. You haven't seen my sick hats? Oh boy, I used to love those hats. Let's see. Do y'all do swappable inlays on them? I'm looking at used Purple Haze, and it's not my favorite pattern. Yeah, so just like the Pony Stout, we didn't really do inlays or anything for those. We did have some extras. But I sold all those recently on Whatnot. Anything I had left over, I sold. Like we had some denim micarta inlays. I'm pretty sure they're all gone at this point. Let me take a quick look. Lush V2. Oh, but whoever asked about the Growler V3, if you go sign up on the White Mountain website under their Notify Me thing, they keep track of that. So if they get enough people that are signed up for a V3, then they're going to want to do another run. Oh, I do have, hold on. I have oh yeah, okay. Are these Lefty? Why are they? Now, here's a question for you, because this might put a damper on it. Is it a Lush V2 you're looking at, or an OG Lush? Yeah, you just said Lush. Is it a V2? I think we did purple haze. No, wait, we didn't do purple haze on the V2. We did purple camo. Which one is it? Because I do have a couple, but these aren't going to fit the. It's not going to fit the V1. I have blue crystal tie, and I have denim micarta. I guess I kept one of each in case of like warranty, but whatever. I think it's for right-handed. Yes. Oh, no problem, dude. I mean, when you said you collect hats, I was like, shit, I got hats. I got hats. You can do a Whatnot show sometime soon? Nah, it's going to be a little bit. Actually, I guess I have a few things on the shelf, but I just did one. Like, was it last week or the week before I did one? So, damn, it's a V1. Thanks for looking. Yeah, I don't have anything for the V1. We never had extras for the V1. I don't think I might. I do have a V1 with like, it's got custom scales on it from Nathan's Knives. So maybe I have the scales somewhere. Just give me a second to rummage through here. Is this it? Nope. If I still have the box, that's a V2. Fuck. So it's a long shot. I probably don't have one, but is this it? So here's the Lush. Oh, this one was a dark matter glow. Let me see if there's scales in here. Nope. Nah, I probably sold them to somebody else or something. I don't know. Gave them away. Yeah, unless I have another box in here. I'll take a quick look. What's that one? Nip slip. Growler V3. Growler V3. Binge. Nah. Yeah, sorry, dude. I don't have any. I can ask Colin, but it's not going to be till tomorrow. So you can hit me up on Instagram and ask me tomorrow, and I'll see if Colin has any. but it's probably a long shot. You should do something in Toxic Storm, Fat Carbon. I don't know why I like it, but I do, and I have like 4 or 5 things. Yeah, Toxic Storm is kind of cool. I like it. But like I said, I'm not a big Fat Carbon guy. I'm a big Camo Carbon guy. Like, it's made in the U.S. You know, they really they really pump the colors, where Fat Carbon is, I don't know, it's not as colorful, I guess, if that makes sense. Cam Bandit, YouTube member. Thanks, dude. Appreciate you, Cam. Hell yeah, son. Pony Stout. So the Pony Stout ones, that didn't somebody else just ask that? I'll grab the box. I'll check, but I don't think I have any for that one. You're good, sir. You did more than I expected. Yeah, sorry, dude. I wish I had something for you. Oh, you know what you could do though? If you buy the knife or whatever, you could hit up Dylan. He makes scales out of Camo Carbon, or I guess whatever you want. He could make you a set of scales. His name's Knife Addict Dylan. He's got a YouTube channel, but he has all our knives, and he makes. That's what he does. He makes custom scales for people. I don't know how much it would be, but you know, it's worth a shot. Let me check. What was it? The Pony V2. And then let me, we can work on this giveaway because I want to wrap it up. Pony V2. Yes, this one. Yeah. Fuck. I always tape them closed because I don't want them opening up on the shelf up there. Wait. Oh no, that's purple tie accents. I'm pretty sure we didn't do any inlays on this because on the prototype I couldn't get I literally could not get the inlay out. So I just didn't even want to make customers mess with that. Yeah, no, I don't have any for the Pony. I do have a purple tie hardware set if anybody wants that. But as I said earlier, I don't love Riot's purple tie. All right, pen and pad ready. What am I taking notes on? I don't know, man. Did you say the Divo match is a little larger than the Kaiser version? Yeah, I think Kaiser shrunk it down a little bit. I think I compared it in a video or something, but I don't have either version right now. So, but the Divo one is 7.5 inches, 3.3 inch blade. And the Kaiser one, maybe it's like just a touch shorter. You got any screws for a V1 growler? Mine's seen some miles. Yeah, shoot me an email. You don't want to see the growler V1 box. It's literally a Ziploc bag full of just knife parts because I've taken apart so many of those trying to fix problems. I hate that knife so much. But hopefully I can, get a few screws out for you and put a little kit together. Shoot me an email and I'll take a look tomorrow when I get a chance. I'll go through the bag. Were there any major changes from the Lush 1 to the 2? Yes. Yeah, so the V1 was concept OEM. The V2 was Riot, so a totally different knife. I mean, same design essentially, but it is different. And we adjusted the the top flipper a little bit to make it easier to open. I think it just functions a little bit better. Obviously, the quality is a little bit better because it's Riot, but it did cost more. It was the V1 was like $199 retail. The V2 was like $250. But we added a milled pocket clip internally mounted. We changed, we made it more premium basically. And it's in Van X instead of S90V. That's kind of a preference thing. But yeah. So the V1 is still a great knife though. TC Blades, 23 months. Hell yeah, dude. I was flipping Carrie's left-handed pony stout today, and it makes a ting sound. Sounds cool as hell. Awesome, dude. Thank you very much, Troy. Appreciate you, man. Jay, 30 months of knives, flashlights, oh yeah, and pool robot. Hell yeah, son. Oh, yeah, no problem, man. I'm always happy to look. Have y'all considered splatter ano handles in either tie or aluminum? Not really, honestly. We've done it on the bit driver. We are testing. Man, they're taking forever. We are testing splatter on aluminum handles for the, aluminum for the bit driver. I guess it's a V2, whatever we're calling it, on the screwdriver. We ordered those like forever ago. Get good screws, been taking forever. So eventually we'll have those, and those are splatter pattern on the aluminum. Knife Addict Dylan does great work. Sick. Later, Wyvern. All right, yeah, I want to wrap this up too. It's getting late, guys. My acid wash one makes a ting. Yeah, my reverse tux one, it did not make a ting at first. And I took it apart and cleaned it and everything last week, re-Loctited it. And now it occasionally does make a ting sound. Let's see if I can get it to do it. It like really clacks open. Oh, there it is. I don't know if it'll come through though. Like it rings. Freaking thunders open on the front flip. Like I can hammer the shit out of this thing. That's what she said. Or he said, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's not going to come through on the... It only works when I do it right-handed and I like really hammer it. I was doing it last night. It was I was putting my daughter to bed and she's like asking me questions and I'm just standing there like fucking hammering this growler trying to get it to flick open and ting. Oh boy. Nope. That's like I said, we're waiting. We ordered the samples like shit. It's probably been, I don't know. Actually, I don't know how long it's been. It's probably been like 10 months or something. Like it feels like it's been forever. Let me see how long it's been. So they said something about next week, That was July 12th, so that didn't happen. So March. So I sent them, so it hasn't been that long. I sent them the money for the samples on March 19th. So April, May, June, July, August. It's been 5 months. It hasn't been that long, I guess. For them to make new samples. But like it wasn't a full redesign, you know what I mean? We just changed the base a little bit so that it sits deeper so that it's harder to just knock over the thing. And then I think we changed how many holes there were, and I think we changed something with the magnets. There's a couple of little things we changed. We didn't really change the driver at all. And we do have it, when we order them, we we are ordering extra bases for people who only got a driver last time. It's just, we can't just order those. We have to do another order and then add those extra bases. So that's why we have to wait for the samples, because I want to see the aluminum. We also ordered samples. So we ordered, I think, 2 different splatter anno aluminum samples. And then we ordered 2, I think, one in like antique bronze or brass and one in copper, just to see how those look. Edgarita, new channel member. Shout out to you, dog. Thank you. Appreciate you, man. Todd, that's pretty much standard for samples these days, prototypes. They all take like 5 or 6 months, it seems like. Yeah, it's pretty brutal, but it's been common since we started. I will pick both up when they come out, Kev. I need a good bit driver and holder. Yeah. Dude, I'm not normally like, our shit's the best. That bit driver is the best bit driver I've ever used. I haven't stopped using this since I got it. I think this is actually is this a prototype from the first? I can't remember now. This might be a production one, but like I've had the same one on my desk for like 2 years, and that's very rare for me. But anytime I use another driver, like Get Good Screw sent me their newest Helix driver or whatever. It's a nice driver. And I've tried other drivers since we came out with this, and I always want this back. It just fits my hand perfectly. I think if you have like huge hands, maybe it would be a little too small. So she said. So I was thinking we would do like a larger version at some point. But yeah, I freaking love this thing. It just like fits my hand like a glove. And I also love the fact that I do not have to take my bit out every time I'm done, which is stupid, right? It's like a little thing, but every other bit driver, you got to take your bit out and then you got to put it in the holder. And usually, it takes up a spot that you now can't put something else in, because every time you're done, you got to put this stupid bit back in. This one, you just leave it in there and it magnetizes on, and then you have your driver waiting for you. And when you're ready, you just grab it and use it. I keep a T8 in it all the time, which is 99% of the time I need the T8, Yeah, so the newer one, the updated one, this part will sit deeper down so that it's harder to bump it over, because you can reach past it and accidentally knock it over kind of easy. So we made the magnet stronger, and then we also made it sit deeper. That was kind of the biggest change. And then we got rid of 2 of these. Like, this holds 10 bits, but it's almost too many. Like, they're so close together. So we changed it to 8. So there's going to be 2 less bit slots on it. I think that's it for the changes. I could be wrong. There's might some other small magnet things. And then we're trying different materials. I wanted to do aluminum because it's cheaper, right? Like, these sets were $250, I think, or something like that for the titanium, because they're expensive. They cost us a lot. And we wanted to have an option that was like $150 or something for the set, so the aluminum we can sell for that price, which is nice. So that's why we wanted to test that, and the copper. And then we wanted to do like a small batch of fancy stuff. So we'll do like 5 zircon tie, 5 crystal tie, 5, whatever. So that's the plan anyway. Left, you are a manufacturer. No, I'm not a manufacturer. We're definitely not a manufacturer. We use manufacturers. We don't make anything. You know what I mean? I don't like to get that misconstrued. you like, I know what you're saying. Like from the outside, if you're buying something from us, you might look at it that way. You know what I mean? And I try to treat it that way for customers. Like meaning it's on us. Like I'm not going to blame the manufacturer, and sometimes I have to explain that they did something, but like it's always on us if something's wrong. But like we're not physically making it, you know what I mean? Copper would be great. Is that a costly ask? Yeah, so the copper, I got to look at the pricing. It's been forever now since I looked at it. I think it's about the same as the titanium, which I think is fine. I mean, so we're going to try a couple different types of copper. I'll tell you, actually, since I was looking at it. And then we're going to do the giveaway. So, well, here, hold on. So they want to confirm the modifications being made. Sticking to the original design for the driver, 8-bit slots, all N52 magnets, including inside the screwdriver, higher walls for screwdriver seating area, and then they just wanted a CAD file updated for it, which we sent. Hold on, let me get the versions. So we have all right, so we did 5 samples, 2 aluminum color coded, so the splatter stuff, 2 brass, 1 polished brass and 1 antique brass, and then 1 copper polished. So that's what we did for samples. Copper would be cool. Okay, cool. There we go. A shipwreck driver would be sick. Yeah, that's what didn't I say antique? It's the same thing, I think. Oh, you're talking about the like bluish. Yeah. I could look into it. All right. So for the giveaway, you guys, it's pinned at the top of the chat. You can click on that, go to Drop Beacon and enter the giveaway. If you don't have an account on Drop Beacon, go to the description of the live. There is a link there that says EDC for me, and you get a free pro membership. Use that. You'll get a year membership. Doesn't cost you anything, and then you can sign up for all the giveaways. I'll give you guys a couple minutes to do that, and then we can get this giveaway going here. Let's see, where is the newest one? Let me reload the scrizzing. There we go. So right now we got 77 total entries. We got 7 new signups. And let me show you guys what I'm giving away, I guess. So let me put away this Kubi. This is sick, by the way. This Kubi is really nice. Not giving that away. Sorry, I got to pass these around. But giving away the Divo mat. So again, if you haven't seen the mat, go over to Divo Knives. You can pick these up. We sell them on the website. I just got a new batch of them. They're awesome keyboard mats, mouse pad, basically a giant mouse pad. I use them for a mouse pad. I use them for videos. I use them for like gun stuff, disassemblies and cleanings and stuff. I use them for all kinds of shit. But I also have a bunch of them, so I'm not afraid to get them dirty. So there's that. I wonder what happens if you wash these. Can you clean them by washing them? Because I get them dirty and then I just throw them away. Anyway, we have one of those. We have this Sofern SE1 Pro flashlight. It's actually pretty cool. I showed it in a video, but it's basically a mini flashlight. It's like a little cube. It's crazy how small it is for the fact that it gets so bright. Oh, shit. I knew I was going to drop shit. So this is the flashlight. And it comes with like a watch strap. You can put it on a watch strap. Sorry, just give me a second here. Here's like a little key ring lanyard thing. I guess it dropped out of there. But here's the flashlight. and you just press the button. And I mean, it's freaking bright, dude, for being this damn small. Like, look at that. I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. And then you can also get the different colors. Is that UV? I don't think that's UV. Nah, okay. So you get the red, blue, greens. You also can get the little multicolored rainbow ring. Anyway, it does some cool shit. It's a cool flashlight for the price. Not for the price, for the size. I think they list it as 300 lumens or something, which is insane. I mean, it's the size of a quarter. Like, it's fucking crazy. So that is in the giveaway. And then this is a car charger from Magback. I did a video on the stuff I use in my truck. And so it's a wireless charger. Essentially, you plug a USB-C into this, and then you use the mag sticks in here. Actually, I guess you kind of have to have a Magback case for it. I'm not sure if it works without one, but whatever. You can buy one if you want or not. They are the best phone case you can get. I'll show you how it works real quick. So this is it right here. And you plug that in USB-C, and then it has a fan here if you want to use it or not. And then your phone sticks to this guy there. And then it charges your phone in the car. You can do it this way. It's super fucking strong because it's Magback magnets. But again, you might have to have their case. I don't know if it works with just MagSafe. But if you don't have that, you still get this car charger at least. There's a USB-C cable in there, and there's a car charger. I think it's like a 30-watt charger or something. So better than your plug-in in your car, which is usually like 2 watts. This will at least charge your phone pretty quick if you just plug it in directly. And then it comes with the cord, and it comes with the mag stick. This is what you stick onto your dashboard, and then this thing sticks to that. Like, that's all it needs, because these magnets are insanely strong. I love Magback shit. I'm obsessed with their stuff. Anyway, that's that. It's not the fastest wireless charging. It's like 7.5 watts or something. But if you don't have anything in your car now, it's, you know, it's better than not charging your phone or whatever. So that's that. The light and the mat. I have a 750 lumen flashlight that's the size of a AA battery. They're kind of crazy. Yeah, that's nuts, dude. Future robot eyes. Who makes it? Who makes what? The flashlight is Softern. The charger is Magback. Tech. I love it. Yeah, I'm a big tech guy myself. What's the fan for? Yeah, it's to cool the, like, so if you guys don't know, wireless charging, when you transfer energy from the charger to the phone, it loses some energy, and the way you lose the energy is heat. So the more heat that's coming off the device, the more energy you're losing in the transfer. So the fan helps your efficiency go up, basically. And it keeps your, I guess it keeps your phone safe too by doing that. So like all the new like 3-in-1 chargers. Like I've tried a few lately where, you know, they charge your AirPods and your watch and your phone at the same time or whatever. They seem to all have a fan built in now. If it's like a 25-watt wireless charger, which is like the fastest you can get now, they seem to all have a fan because it probably needs it to keep it cool while it's charging. Otherwise, your efficiency goes way down. All right, cool. We should be good. I gave you guys plenty of time. There's 78 entries. Let's find out who won this stuff. Maybe I'll throw in a hat. Let's throw in a hat, dude. Let me find one of the blue ones. Boom. I'll throw in a Divo navy blue hat. Okay. All right, let's see. So yeah, 78 entries. I'm going to reload this. There we go. 79 entries. Good thing I reloaded it, I guess. And I'm going to hit draw winners here. And we're going to scroll down and watch it. See who won. Number 8, Scott Hoffman. Look at that. Scotty Hoffman with the win. Shout out to Knife Man Brown and Nate. Thanks for the comments, guys. Dazed. Appreciate you. But Scott Hoffman, number 8, you won, sir. You're going to get an email from Drop Beacon where you can put your address and everything in. What's up, dude? What do you mean you got in? What does that mean? What does that mean? Of course you got in. Or do you mean the giveaway? Maybe you meant the giveaway. I thought you meant the live stream. I'm like, what do you mean? All right, I don't know if he's still here. But yeah, he will get an email. That's why I like the Drop Beacon giveaway system, because even if you're not here, oh, he is here. Even if you're not here, you still get an email that says you won, you know, what's your address and shit. Where before, if we did that and somebody won, they weren't here anymore, it was like a nightmare. You'd have to track them down and shit, you know. Yep. Cool. He says, oh, wait, never mind. What? You didn't win? That wasn't you? That's somebody else? Are there 2 Scott Hoffmans? I don't know. Oh, he said rigged. Got you. Because you thought you lost. You also get one saying you lost. Yes, you do. I think it tells you who won, which is cool. I like that. But yeah, guys, that's it. I appreciate you guys. Next week, we'll try to do another unboxing session. So today was Kubi Knives. Shout out to Kubi. Shout out to KB Knives. I do have a discount code for them. Check that out. It's in the description somewhere. Maybe next week we could do concept. I have like 4 concepts I need to get to. That would be a cool one. And then I have the O-lights. Everything else I have I do have a bunch of Katuos, but I think they wanted me to do like a video for each one. So maybe we'll do concept next week. All right. Love you guys. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.